What's up, YouTube? My name is Jason, and this is my take. And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about the new Kota the Friend project, Lyrics to Go, Volume 3. Brooklyn rapper songwriter Kota the Friend has returned with his third installment of the Lyrics to Go series, which are a collection of very short, like 9-10 song projects that usually songs are like 1 to 2 minutes long. And he usually drops these every year before he drops a full-length project. So definitely looking forward to what Kota's gonna be doing with his next full-length album. Now, the first time I heard Kota the Friend was on the song Away Park on his album Everything. It came on like a playlist I was listening to, and I immediately wanted to know more about him and like the type of music that he drops. And that landed me on his album Anything, along with his 2021 album Tequila Sunrise, which is a collab with producer Static Selector, and was on my top 10 rap albums of 2021 list. And if you guys haven't watched that, please check that out. But by far my favorite album by Kota the Friend is 2019's Photo. I think if you want to get an idea of Kota the Friend, who he is and the type of artist he is, this is the album that I will recommend to anybody. Super introspective, such smooth production. Kota raps over like the chillest, like waviest beats. Honestly, like the album cover of his new album is like what his music feels like, just being like out by the beach, just chilling. Like I said, on this album Photo over here, like he really just dives into so many topics, from his family life to manhood, and using photo to talk about, not forgetting where you came from, and like take a photo of like a time even when you're not in the best place, because that's still a moment, that's still something to remember as you grow and progress as a person. And I just really enjoy what he did on this album, and I still return to it so much to this day. But now we have the third installment of his Lyrics to Go series. And I knew what to expect on this. Just quick raps, Kota just talking about things, reflecting on life, manhood, maybe, talking about family and other things. And once again, we get another dope outing from him. But in fact, I would say this is his best Lyrics to Go. That sees Kota talking about what I mentioned before, but he also touches on some very serious topics and some things that he went through last year that were really tough for him. But let's jump into some highlights. The song Scapegoat was a standout to me, being the intro on the album, but the vibe was a little different on this one. Kota's production isn't as upbeat. It's more just smooth and chill. But Scapegoat had more of an upbeat trap feel to it. But it was definitely a nice way to open up the album with a lot of energy. 29 was also a standout on this project that sees Kota kind of talking about from the age of 21 to 29, the different things that he's been through and getting to this point, from, becoming a father to, toxic relationships, to, being broke, and, pursuing music despite that struggle. There was a lot of talk of struggle endured, but as he gets to each age, you see that progression, you see that growth, and I like how he did that. The song Breathe feels like what I see on the album cover over here. Chilling at your beach house, just like relaxing. On this song, Kota is like talking to himself and reassuring himself of just like how amazing he is and the growth, despite what other people may say. This is a topic that isn't new for Kota. He's really big on this. He's really big on just upping himself as well as upping other people. That beauty in the struggle type song, that keep your head up type track. My favorite track probably on this project is a song For Trouble Boys, which is coming off of the song For Color Boys on the aforementioned Photo album, where Kota is speaking to the boys who struggle with depression, rage, and isolation. While it is clear that Kota is like talking to younger men who may have the same experiences as him when he grew up, he's also in a way like talking to his younger self. While For Trouble Boys was my favorite track, I think the best beat is on the song Boy. The keys on this song give it such a jazzy feel. And on this song, Kota is addressing how he's been taken advantage of in his past due to, how he moves in his kindness. And that really drove him to where he is today, at being an independent artist and having more of an independent mindset and who he surrounds himself with. The outro, Cherry Beach, had a very bouncy groove to it. And Cherry Beach references a beach that Kota lives by. And I'm not sure if that's where this album cover is, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is. And honestly, this song feels like the ending to the track 29 that is earlier in the track list. Kota is speaking from the perspective of where he currently is. Being a successful independent artist who can just sit by the beach, relax, write, reflect, and really not have much to worry about. Honestly, the only song on here that really didn't do it for me was the song Prodigal Son. Honestly, it's just because from a production standpoint, it really felt empty as opposed to the aforementioned songs on this album. But all in all, this is probably my favorite installment of the Lyrics to Go series. I love how Kota's raps just feel so conversational. Like this type of project, it just feels like I met up with Kota for lunch and he's just, just talking about life and just how he's feeling and just dropping gems. And like Kota raps with like so much wisdom despite being a young artist. He raps so effortlessly over the chillest beats, and I can always count on him to provide such a smooth vibe. And I'm looking forward to what he's going to be doing for a full-length album, as well as him continuing this Lyrics to Go series. So I'm going to give this project a 7 out of 10. What were you guys' thoughts on this new Kota the Friend project? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What were your favorite tracks? Let's have a discussion down in the comments. Thank you guys for joining me for another week of Jason's Take. Got more videos coming for you guys next week. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Jason. This has been my take. I'll see you next time.